Let's go. 7 of the healthiest foods you should be eating every day. I use the word every day loosely, I mean often. Number 1, olive oil. Wait, rewind that. Extra virgin olive oil. That's the stuff you want. I love this stuff, don't get me too excited, but make sure you're getting the real stuff because sometimes olive oil is mixed with other oils, cheaper oils like canola oil. These manufacturers are sneaky. There was actually one study that found that 69% of imported European olive oils were not what they claimed to be. Real olive oil should have this peppery, earthy taste and smell, and even it can burn a little bit in the back of your throat. That's when you know you've got the real stuff. Extra virgin olive oil is packed with vitamins and minerals, potassium, magnesium, vitamin E, and good fats, omega-3 fatty acids, the wonder child of nutrients. It's amazing because it's actually been found to decrease aging and potentially increase longevity, increase how long you live. That's mainly because of its antioxidant properties. Now, what's antioxidant? Let's look at the word antioxidants. So oxidants can form and build up in our bodies from all the pollution, environmental stressors, bad things we consume. So then we get a buildup of free radicals in the body, which contribute to aging, inflammation, and just a bunch of chronic diseases. Antioxidants can help decrease that buildup of free radicals in our bodies and so contribute to living longer, looking younger. You can even use olive oil on your skin. I use it for makeup removal. Olive oil is a staple in the Mediterranean diet, which has shown to have a lot of health benefits. Olive oil has also been shown to have cancer-fighting properties. They found that people who consumed 1.5 teaspoons of olive oil daily had a 17% lower risk of cancer death. It's also anti-inflammatory, so it's excellent for the heart and the brain. It's actually been linked to improved memory, improved concentration, and actually decreased risk of Alzheimer's disease. And that's because it seems to reduce the plaques, beta amyloid plaques that build up in the brain in Alzheimer's disease. Anti-inflammatory foods are so important in this modern lifestyle that a lot of people live, where there's unhealthy habits, environmental stressors, lack of exercise, eating a lot of processed foods. Now, these are just a few of the benefits of olive oil. I could do a whole video on this thing. But also I should mention, be careful when you're cooking with olive oil because it has a lower smoke point. I personally use it fresh, so I don't really cook with it. I use it like on my salads, drizzle it on some salad or vegetables. If you cook with olive oil at very high temperature, there's some concern that that could have some issues because of its lower smoke point. Number 2, salmon. Salmon is an excellent fish. It is low in mercury and also has selenium, which actually counters mercury toxicity. Look, I used to eat a lot of tuna way before I had a lot of knowledge up here. As a student with long study nights, it's easy to grab a can of tuna because it's high in protein, pretty low calories, but tuna is pretty high in mercury compared to other fish. So it's not the fish that I would go for. Salmon is very high in omega-3s, especially DHA and EPA. Omega-3s are amazing for your brain and heart. It's like candy for your brain. Like I mentioned, omega-3s can help with memory and concentration. It can even be used to treat ADHD in children. If you look at salmon, the omega-3 content in 3.5 ounces of salmon is like over 200 versus other fish like halibut is between 500 to 900 and even lower in fish like cod. So cook yourself up some salmon, drizzle some olive oil, put some garlic on there, and you got yourself a romantic meal. Now, if you don't like salmon, you can try sardines. They're also low in mercury and also very healthy. You can even get canned sardines in water or oil. Number 3, garlic. Now, this is the good stuff. I grew up with a mom who actually made me eat raw garlic all the time. This could explain why I had no friends. There is a key sulfur compound in garlic that is responsible for a lot of its health benefits, but you have to follow the 10-minute rule. What is that? Well, you should cut, chop, or crush garlic and leave it. Let it stand for 10 to 15 minutes without heating it. That allows for the maximum amount of allicin to be created. Now, I don't mean allicin the person, I mean allicin, the sulfur compound in garlic. It's actually a defense molecule that garlic produces when its tissue is damaged, so when it's chewed or when it's crushed or cut. It's one of the things that gives garlic its anti-inflammatory properties. If you want to get the maximum potential, make sure you do the 10-minute rule. Garlic is also antimicrobial, antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial. Back in the day, it was used to treat infections. So it's astoundingly good for your immune system. It can actually decrease how long you're sick. There was a study that found it decreased the duration of sickness by 70% from 5 days to 1.5 days. That's amazing. So garlic is anti-inflammatory and antioxidant, so it can help decrease the inflammation in your body. So it's great for conditions like arthritis, and it also has been shown to potentially increase longevity, again, increase how long we live, and also be protective against Alzheimer's disease and dementia. Some studies have found decreased rate of esophagus, prostate, and breast cancer. So great for your cardiovascular health. It's found to decrease heart disease and stroke. It's actually a natural blood thinner and has been shown to decrease blood pressure and decrease the bad cholesterol LDL. Aged garlic extract was just as effective as a blood pressure medication called atenolol at decreasing blood pressure. Number 4, chia seeds and flax seeds. Often thought of as a superfood, honestly, because they are rich in nutrients and high in omega-3 fatty acids. They have antioxidant potential, they're anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer, can decrease blood pressure, and are great for cardiovascular health. They also might contribute to lowering blood sugar. They're actually high in a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid, ALA, which is considered an essential fatty acid because our bodies don't produce it. You have to get it through your diet. So chia and flax seeds are a great way to get LAA. It doesn't have a lot of the omega-3s DHA and EPA, which are found more in animal products such as salmon, which I suggested earlier, I think number 2. So I love them both. Flax seeds have a bit more omega-3s and chia seeds are a bit more high in fiber. Looking at their nutrient profiles, they're both fantastic and I like to incorporate both of them. They're great mixed in with smoothies, oatmeal, yogurt. There's lots of uses. You can even use them in baking. And what's great is they're actually keto friendly, so they're low carb if you're on the keto diet. Number 5 are delicious cruciferous vegetables. Those are those leafy greens. We got arugula, kale, broccoli, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, all the deliciousness. I actually really love arugula in salads. It has that zesty kick that's even better than just plain lettuce. They're low calorie, low carb, and rich in tons of nutrients. Vitamin C, vitamin E, folate, selenium, vitamin K, fiber. Rich in antioxidants and a really good source of phytonutrients. Now become familiar with that word phytonutrients because they are anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer. So they're great for fighting that inflammation in our bodies. Cruciferous vegetables also have glucosinolates, which have anti-cancer properties. They've been linked with lower rates of prostate cancer, breast cancer, colon cancer. Glucosinolates have been found to help protect our cells from DNA damage. All right, number 6, nuts. I go crazy for nuts. Okay, that came across the wrong way, but I love nuts, specifically pecans, walnuts, almonds, macadamia nuts. Again, nuts are brain and heart food. They're high in antioxidants, high in polyphenols. They can help fight inflammation. They can lower the bad cholesterol, LDL, and increase the good cholesterol, HDL. They have been linked with lowering blood pressure and also lowering CRP, C-reactive protein, which is a marker in the blood that shows inflammation. They've been linked with decreasing heart disease and stroke risk. They're great if you're diabetic because they're low carb. They're great for lots of diets, including the keto diet, Mediterranean diet. They're high in vitamins and minerals, folate, B1, calcium, magnesium. They're also high in zinc and copper, which is a great combination because too much zinc can lower copper. So it's good to have both of them. Just a little word of caution, nuts are high in calories, so be careful to not overeat them. Although, interestingly, studies have actually found they're linked with weight loss, so they have not been shown to cause weight gain. And for the finale, number 7, one of my favorites, berries. We got strawberries, we got blueberries, we got raspberries, we got blackberries, just a plethora of delicious berries. One of the healthiest fruits you can eat, low in calories, low in carbs, rich in vitamins and nutrients. We're talking vitamin C, K1, manganese, fiber, and so many more. They are antioxidant, again, help protect from the free radicals that build up in our bodies, and anti-inflammatory. Of course, all fruits contain natural sugar, but berries and all fruit actually contain fiber, which helps counter a lot of the blood sugar spike you would see with eating a lot of just like high sugar foods. But of course, everything with moderation. But actually, berries have been shown to help with insulin sensitivity and so can help decrease blood sugar when incorporated in a balanced way. Berries are awesome because they're high in nutrients, but can also help satisfy that sweet tooth a lot of us have. And I definitely have it. Remember, there are lots of healthy foods. I definitely will do another video. These are just 7 of some that I consider very healthy. in no particular order. It's also important to remember that not one food in our diet is going to make us healthy. It's important to have a balanced diet with a variety of foods if you can, because all of them have different things that they're going to be bringing. Making sure we're getting our nutrients from all those healthy foods is what will contribute to better health. If you have any questions below or have a suggestion for a topic you want me to do a video about, maybe a question you've always been wondering about, is this thing healthy? Is this food healthy? Definitely put it down below, and make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you can become the healthiest and best version of yourself.